Hey everyone, and welcome back to another BTLO Replay. Today I have Gotham for you, which is a reverse engineering medium challenge that got retired well, I'm not sure when you're watching this, but for me it was recently. But before we jump into it, make sure you follow us on X, LinkedIn, or join the Discord server to keep in touch with our very awesome community. We always put the links in the description box below. And now we're going to jump into this. So starting up, I'll start the investigation. And then let's read through the scenario and the questions like we always do. The city of Gotham went dark. The hacker going under a pseudonym Mr. Doom compromised a single government IT contractor and gained access to all its client systems. Can you leverage the OSINT and RE skills to find out what is behind the infected file? I guess a little bit of comic book theme, which is good. Compromising a single IT computer and then infecting systems is very realistic in terms of what we see. So let's go through the questions. What is one of the email addresses attached to send a ransom payment to? Okay, so we know it's probably ransomware. Find the function key where the public key is embedded. Yep. Find the set of instructions that the ransomware will search for and encrypt the identified files, which is true. So normally ransomware, what it does is it doesn't ransom all files. It especially doesn't want to ransom system files because it'll corrupt the computer. So it tries to just go after user files. So we can have a look as we're going through. I like reading these questions because especially RE, you see a lot of stuff out of order. Or we could just search for common file types. So things like PDFs, docx, Excel, SX files, anything that a user would have that they're going to miss. What function is responsible for creating a readme.txt file? Find the service created. Okay, so stuff like this, we can look up the Windows API functions to then search. What environment variable is a ransomware trying to query? Hopefully we'll see that as we go through. Provide the function where the encrypted file is being written to disk and the extension of the encrypted file. Okay, so we need to find out the extension. So ransomware generally has like a different extension for whatever variant you're looking at. So we need to find that and then find the function that's in. That's okay. What mode is the encrypted file opened for? Right, might need to Google that. List the API calls to use ransomware users to look for files. So it'll be like a find API function. List the API calls that find the valid drives. So it'll be like this will be like find file and this will be like find drive. Find the program database path for the binary. So this is a PDB file that we're looking for. Use your blue team magic and the first word of the ransomware. Use your blue team magic and find the first word the ransomware appends to the encrypted file. Okay. My blue team magic. So I'm assuming that means some OSINT potentially, because that is in this lab, OSINT and RE. Try to apply the same blue team magic once more to find the hash the attacker is asking for to send over. So this is probably in the README text, I'm guessing. So the ransomware note. All right, let's see if our investigation's up. So let's jump straight into this. BTLO as usual. To note, there are a few labs where it's not BTLO. Okay. So let's crack open IDA. Loading. This is the second one today that I've recorded, everyone. So if I seem a bit loopy, it's probably because I am running on not much sleep and yeah, playing some labs, recording some videos. Hopefully this is helping someone at some point doing these. I remember when I first started doing Hack the Box, I don't want to look for that. When I first started doing Hack the Box, I used to watch a lot of IPSEC, who actually inspired kind of like my website and then doing these videos. All right, before I go full screen, the first thing that I want to do is I want to get the hash of the file so I can start doing OSINT. So I think iter function to get MD5 hash. This is what I want. So some of this is pre-knowledge. We are in a medium box, so we're not holding your hand through medium boxes or hard boxes. And I'm using some of my assumed knowledge from doing. Of course, I can't copy paste in. That's okay. Retrieve input file MD5. Input file MD5. Okay, so we've got an MD5. Hopefully I can copy out because, okay, good. That would be painful. So when I do RE boxes, I like to do them this way, especially if we can get some quick wins on the board from not even looking at the binary. We can kind of see what is already out there because it's been dropped into a sandbox. I've done RE labs before where it says like reverse it, and I've literally done all of it in VirusTotal or Joe's Sandbox or something. And yeah, just based on the questions, I'm trying to look for some things. So this is dropped files. Okay, nothing super interesting yet. To look at behavior. Files opened, files written. Oh, okay. So here, so it looks like .crypt is what we're looking for one of the questions. So this was the extension. Okay. So that's good. We can use that to then search for the function within IDA. To look at all these, there'll be a lot because it's just ransomware in the computer, of course. At least we know that it's .crypt. This was the written one. Okay, cool. Files deleted. Files dropped. Got some keys. Trying to think of what else I needed. Services open. MS update. That was one of the questions, I'm pretty sure. Did we need the service name? We did need the service name. And then the API function. Find the service created that is responsible for the encryption process and find the function that is used to register the service control request. So let's, why don't I copy link to highlight? Windows API function. Hell yeah, OSINT for the win. All right. What I would have done is search for that in the binary itself. We're going to do a lot of other searching, so it's fine. You'll see how to do it. But that's an easy one to get. This is the hash that they're looking for. So this is our blue team magic. Sweet. What else do they want blue team magic on? Blue team magic, find the first word the ransomware appends to the encrypted file. Okay. Let's... Hafnium 2. Okay. Could be a variant or in the same family as WannaCry. So if we look up Decry ransomware, what is the first thing it writes to the file? To read a few blogs. It's annoying that I don't have pictures. They've moved their image folder, so it's broken all the file paths, it looks like. If I search right. Nope. Let's go read another blog. Let's have a look at a few. Oh, I wish I could copy that. So this is the file extensions and the public key. That was one of the questions. So that's good. We'll be able to find that. Here we go. Decry. Intriguingly, the encryption header in the decry adds to the attack files looks similar to the header used for the notorious WannaCry, the ransomware worm shook the sun around me. So I think it's decry, maybe the exclamation mark. This one. Decry exclamation. Okay. Cool. All right. I think we're going to start diving into the ransomware now. So, actually, I could probably get the virus total should have strings. No, not detection, relations. Nope. Should have strings of the binary. Maybe not for this one. That's okay. We can get the strings in IDA, and I can show you that. Just thought it would be here. I might have missed it. Anyway, someone can comment on the video and tell me that I was an idiot and couldn't see it when it was right in front of me. Let's open this, and then I love these slow labs. Come on, mouse, you've got this. There we go. Let's have a look at the strings. So to get to the strings, we need to go View, Open Subviews, and then Strings. Or we could do Shift F12. Either way. Also, oh wait. No, I won't. Why did that open? Options. No, View. Open Subviews. I want you to open Strings. Oh, it's because I clicked on the bottom. It's opened it down here. I don't want it down there. What I want it up here. So yeah, so what had happened, because I was already clicked down here, it opened my subview down there. But this should work now. I want it up here at the top. Still done it. I wonder if I can drag it up. Yeah, okay. I can drag it up. All right, so the first thing we need is the email. We could search for the @ symbol. What I normally do when I do reverse engineering challenges is I will look through all the strings. This file was not packed. There's very little encryption within the binary itself, which means there is a lot of strings, as you can see. And to save us all time, I'd already practiced this one. If we scroll all the way to the bottom, we can see that the email is down here. So we can enter that in. So condiy.yp@airmail.cc. Awesome. It looks like, so we've got program files, temp, app data, window. This could all be interesting. This looks like the start. Oh, we have the public key here, right? And we also have the start of, if I double click on that, this should be the file extensions, and it wanted the first line. Is it going to want the dot at the end? First extensions are ransomware. I'm just going to go up to the docx. I don't think it wants that last dot. Okay, cool. Window. That was one of the questions. Function responsible. I reckon it could be this one, variable and string. So we can remember that. Sub 401D10. These are the functions over the left-hand side, so we can go back and have a look at those. From here, we can click back. That will take us back to this window, but we want to go back here. We wanted to grab the public key. So let's grab that from the M. And then that's question, the function where the public key was embedded and the first row of the key. So the first row of the key is that. And then we need the function. I should be able to sub, is it this one? 401 1000. Begin public key. Or does it want the internal function? I think this lab, I remember prepping for this lab a while ago, and it like jumps between using the subroutine functions and then the functions within the subroutine. So I'm just checking over my notes. I think it wants this one. I think it wants the lock 401 005. Okay, yeah, it wanted that function. Either that or because, so what BTLO does is for very long strings, it will like auto correct some of your entries because it's just, especially when you don't have copy paste out. So because this is such a long string, it could be correcting this for us anyway. But we can see here, here's the sub function. If it wasn't this, it would be the subroutine function, which is sub underscore 401 000. So next question, what are we moving into? What function is responsible for creating the README text? Do we have the README in? So here's the README. And then once the function name, which is a README text, 401 640. So let's jump to that. And we're looking for README. Oh, we can do a text search in here, right? Oh, I think it will work. Let's go readme.text. There we go. We jump to it. So this doesn't have a function in itself. So maybe this is the sub function. So 401 640. Yep. What environment variable is a ransomware trying to query? Provide the function where it happens. What environment variable is it trying to query? So this is where I thought it could be the win directory. So let's go back. What I'm pressing here and what I did last time for the text search was Alt-T. And then let's search for not WinDoor. Cancel. Go back. Make sure you spell things correctly. Not like me. (401) D10 is the function. Which question are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to question 6. So window, and then, yeah, the sub function maybe? I mean, we can go have a look at this. Was this one we were in before? Set service status. Oh, there was one there. That's for that other one. Get logical drives. So let's try window and sub 401 D10. Yeah. Provide the function where the encrypted file is written to disk and the extension of the encrypted file. So we have the encrypted file, or we have the extension, right? We got that from VirusTotal. So let's look for .crypt. Did I spell that right? Yeah, okay. Sub 401 1C0. Here's some write functions here as well. Write modes. So sub, what did I say? 401 1C0. What mode is the encrypted file open for? So let's have a look at this. Windows API open file RB plus. Opens the file in binary mode. R plus. Okay. So RB plus. Wrong answer. What about WB? WB, open a file for reading and writing. That's a question. What mode? Okay. So it's reading the binary first, the binary file, but then for the encryption, it's potentially opening it in read-write mode. Right. Yeah, a little ambiguous for the question. Maybe this is a step here that I'm not understanding, that the encrypted file isn't being opened until this stage, but I'm not very good at reverse engineering. I'm just here for the fun. List the API calls that the ransomware uses to look for the files. So I think, was it in this one? So let's go back to the top. Way too far. Where are you? Here you go. Let's go back to the top. And then it'll be, I want to search for file. So seeing some file names. Can I search? Find all occurrences. Show me everything. We can also go, sorry, I should have been in full screen mode then. Windows API to find file. Find first file. Okay. Fine. So I reckon if I find that one. Oh, this is ugly. Does this have, how many? It's not too many to scroll through. Find file data. Find file data. I'm just going to go back to this. And then I don't want to find all occurrences. Let's go find first file. Okay. So find first file A. First file A. Can't scroll across. I have to do this. I have to drag it across the screen. I'm looking for another Windows API for, it's not find file data. Find next file A. That's what I wanted. Find first file A, find next file A. That, am I spelling this wrong? Oh, wait. My bad. I thought I had it in the wrong order. I was just entering this in the wrong area completely. It's this one. Should accept both orders. Or specify. Oh, good. What was the wording? The API calls to find the valid drives on the victim's computer. So Windows API to find, I think we saw that before, right? It was like get drive type, get logical drives. So let's do the same thing. Sorry, I keep forgetting to put this in full screen because I am looking up so much stuff. Get logical drives is what we want. Get logical drives is there. And then get logical drive strings. So the APIs are in pink according to IDA. It's just how it codes it. Get logical drives. Get logical drive strings A. Oh man, if this is in the wrong order again, and it doesn't accept both, damn it. Got us again. It's all good. Oh man, this has actually gone pretty quick. So we're up to the last one. We're up to the PDB file. And what I'm going to do for that, so if they don't scrub the strings, it actually is just in here. So we're going to look for a PDB file. And this might be like Notepad, where what it does is it just searches down. I'm actually not sure. Okay, let's look for PDB. Okay, so it's not here. Let's do a substring. Let's go back to IDA view. Let's get rid of this occurrences. Let's go dot PDB. And I want you to show me all occurrences. I'll cut back when this is done. No, it's done. All right, so it's done. It looks like we've got find the program database path for the binary. So this looks pretty promising. Okay, yeah. MD5 was in here, that's fine. So let's copy this. So it looks like John was going to ransomware. Or John is our Mr. Doom out of all this. Nice, and we're done. So yeah, high level steps, Control F in IDA really helped. I got the hash to start with, started diving straight into the OSINT on VirusTotal, and then we were also just Googling a lot of like Windows API stuff. So I didn't really know what I was looking for. Well, I kind of did. Like I knew that it was a Windows API and then it was trying to find files, or it was trying to find drive letters, or it was starting the service, something like that. So there was a lot of keywords in here. This potentially could have been an easy, I think like a hard easy rather than a medium. Again, depends when this was released, but it was pretty quick and enjoyed it. There weren't too many reverse engineering skills needed other than knowing how to search for things, really. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching me go through Gotham. Be sure to like and subscribe to never miss a video. In the meantime, always remember to join us on Discord. We have a really great community there. And tune in every Friday at 6 p.m. BST for BTLO Replay. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you all next time.